We're so close to reaching my goal.
This U of I athlete has already set world records and won Olympic medals, and now she's set her sights on a different kind of challenge. We told you last week Tatyana McFadden wants to write children's books.
That is right. She wants to share her life story and hopes she can inspire others to overcome their own challenges. WCNI3's Anna Carrera with us now. When you hear about her childhood, Anna, it is almost hard to believe where she ended up.
Yeah, well, when she came from an orphanage in Russia to competing on an international stage, and her life has changed a lot since then. Now she wants to encourage others to reach their own goals.
How are you?
Tatyana McFadden gets around pretty well on her own, but she didn't always have a set of wheels to keep her moving.
With no wheelchair available, I taught myself how to walk on my hands using my arms as my legs.
Here was Tatyana on the floor, scooting on the floor with these bright eyes and this enormous bow in her hair.
That's what Tatyana's mom, Deborah, remembers when she first saw her daughter. After 6 years in a Russian orphanage, Deborah adopted her and brought her to the U.S.
When she was born, her spinal column was sticking outside her body. The director told me, she said, when she came to the orphanage, she goes, we prayed every day for her to die, because what possible life could she have?
Tatyana McFadden will win.
We all know the kind of life Tatyana's has turned into. She's a 3-time Boston Marathon winner, Paralympian, and student athlete at the U of I. And it all started with her mom.
And I'm thinking, all right, what do I have to do to keep her alive? And I thought, well, I guess get involved in sports, you know, because you'll get energy and stronger.
She got Tatyana going with all kinds of activities, but one stood out from the rest.
Track. And she loved it. She says it's probably the need for speed.
Through it all, Deborah says her little girl had a positive attitude.
When I met her in the orphanage, it was Yasama, Yasama, and she'd get here and I'd point something out, Yasama. And I said, what does that mean?
Yasima is, in Russian, means I can do it, and kind of like I can do it myself. Very independent. I wanted to do everything on my own.
That's a message Tatyana hopes to share. She decided this summer she wants to write children's books.
It's been a really unique and fun project, and I really hope that my dream can come true, and then I actually can follow through with this.
She's had support from all over the world.
It's really honoring and humbling that people want to read my story.
And that's no surprise to people who know her, especially after all she's done.
Here's a child who was in an orphanage. Nobody thought she'd live. And all of a sudden now she is the fastest wheelchair runner in the world. It's not about what you've lost. It's about what you do with what you have.
Welcome back to the finish line.
And Tatyana hopes that spirit spreads.
With hard work and having that drive and courage within you, that anything is possible.
Tatyana's fundraising campaign needs about $5,000 more in the next 2 days. You can find a link to her page on ours, IllinoisHomepage.net, guys.
And thank you so much, Anna. It's no wonder that she became so successful after you meet her mother, because that driving force behind you, an amazing story.
Her story keeps getting better and better.
It really does.
All right. Well, the outpouring